Everybody wants to be a millionaire, but nobody wants to pay the price. What it takes to actually become a millionaire is so much than people realize. The kind of sacrifices that you have to make, it's beyond most people's level of comprehension or acceptance. So people think, oh yeah, I gotta simply start a business and it'll just take off. If I just work smart, maybe the idea will just pick up. I'll go on Amazon and I'll just start doing FBA and shipping and drop shipping and all this stuff. And people don't realize that the people that actually made it on Amazon, they were not overnight successes. Or they say, oh, I'm gonna become a YouTuber. So they start a YouTube channel and they think, oh yeah, I'm just gonna start getting views, and then yeah, I'm just gonna be an influencer. What people don't realize is that those influencers, they usually put in a 10-year journey in order for them to become in the place where they're able to actually make money from this. So the first rule, you want to become a millionaire? Are you willing to work for free for 10 years? Now, I'm not saying it's going to take you 10 years, but for a lot of people, that's the time frame. The time frame that you're willing to put in to that thing that you love, right, is 10 years. 10 years. Now, if you got funding, like, okay, Amazon became so big. It didn't take them 10 years. Amazon also got $680 million of funding. Are you willing to do that? Are you willing to get that kind of loan? Because most people can't even get that kind of money. So we look at these anomalies and we say, oh yeah, they became big right away. But that's people that have actually invested in a lot of funding to get big. Most companies are not like that. Most entrepreneurs are not overnight success stories, yet it just seems like they are. The amount of back-end revenue that happens after you've been in the game for at least 10 years, it almost makes up for the entire decade that you spend chiseling your craft. Because first of all, people have to get to know you. And first of all, you have to get to know the market. You got to get to know your skill. You got to be able to chisel it. It's like we're making a highly sophisticated sculpting wooden doll. Like one of those tiny little ones, if you ever seen these shows where they have these tiny little wooden dolls that some craftsman is able to craft. That is the kind of detail that it's going to take for you to get good at your skill. It's not just going to be given to you. A lot of people want the success, but they're not willing to pay the price. They're not willing to put in the hours. People have a very, very strange connection with time. They're delusional. Time is an asset. Time, right here. Time is an asset that everybody has the same amount of, but most people are not even aware of where their time is going. They're completely oblivious. They're going around their day and they're just letting time dissipate, just slip down the drainage, just going into that sewer, down the toilet, getting flushed. And they're not even realizing how much time they're wasting. So if you're watching this video and you found yourself in a place where you want to be more productive, you want to get more out of your day, you want to start incorporating more of the time management secrets that successful executives implement, then the first thing you got to do is you got to give yourself a time budget. Meaning, if you wanted to get on a budget right now and find out where is my money going, the first thing you got to do is you got to track it. I got to track every single dollar. Starbucks, Burger King, wherever it is. Let me find out where it is. Maybe I'm buying teas. I'm buying these nice tea drinks, but hey, that's like $4.22. Okay, you keep track of every single thing. You do that for 30 days. That's what they recommend if you want to start to figure out a budget. Well, what I want you to do is I want you to make a time budget. The first thing you got to do is you got to find out where's my time going? Where's my time leaking? Where is it going? People don't even realize the actual phone calls of how long did they take to make a phone call. Oh, that phone call lasted me 17 minutes and 18 seconds. What did you talk about? Oh, I don't know. Pretty much nothing. Okay, that's 17. Okay, boom. Now we're already close to 40 minutes behind on the hour. Then what else? Okay, so then the other thing is that I brushed my teeth and I took 7 minutes to do that. Oh, okay, so now I'm getting a time budget. I'm finding out what is it that is taking up my time. And so if we only have 24 hours in the day, 8 hours we gotta sleep, that leaves us with 16. We gotta eat, we gotta do the things that we gotta do. The first step that we gotta do is to take that audit to start figure out where's my time going. Second step, so first step, what I want you to do is I want you to create a budget, a time budget. Time budget. Step number 2 is I want you to move faster. You want to become a millionaire? You can't just talk about it. Talk is cheap. You got to move faster, because if I can't make time come to me faster and I can't make time move faster, so what's the thing that I can do? I can make myself move faster. So if it's taking me 7 minutes and 68 seconds or 58 seconds to brush my teeth, then can I do that in 2 minutes, in 3 minutes? Can I move faster? If I'm walking in the store and I'm picking up some avocados and I realize that I'm moseying around, I'm over there at Publix, I'm over there at Kroger, and now I'm just doing my usual stroll, and I realize, I just spent 39 minutes inside Kroger. All I really needed to get was avocados. So can I move faster? Can I move faster? When you're walking from your car to the store, can you walk faster? That's a leverage point. You gotta move faster in order to get the time to get more on your side, to squeeze more time out. The third thing that I want you to do, if you want to implement the time management secrets of the rich and really get to that millionaire status, is you got to apply leverage. Leverage. So there's only so much that you can do, but can you also get people to help you out? I used to work in sales, and I was a sales manager, and this job I had when I was a teenager. I started working very, very young because I wanted to be able to buy my own Air Jordans. That was a need of mine to work. And I started working at the age of 15, and by 17 years old, I already had a team of salespeople working for me, and I had like 15 people working for me. Well, guess what? The amount of leverage that I was able to get with a team of 15 was so much more that I could do. And I was the best salesperson. That's why they promoted me to sales manager. But even being the salesperson, the best salesperson on the team, there's only so much that I could do. But once I leveraged other people, then I was able to maximize and create the outputs that was able to make now the sales volume of an actual team. So you might not be a sales manager, but how can you get leverage to get you to move faster? Because there's only so much that you can do. You're one horse. You only have so much horsepower. So can you go to a site like Fiverr? Fiverr, I'm going to write it down for you right here. You can research it. Very useful. Fiverr, Fiverr.com. Fiverr.com. You go and you apply some talent to your projects.